Today we'll be watching creepy, scary, and/or paranormal videos. So without further ado, let's get on to the video.
Things caught on camera. In October 2020, TikToker It's Chris Starr and her friend Kelsey Davis came across a railway while walking across town. However, people claim that near the place was a path that led to the gates of hell. What Chris and Kelsey found will shock you instead. Take a look.
Guys, we just found the craziest thing right now. We are at the gates of hell.
I cannot believe what we just...
So we came up through there and there's a dead chicken in a bag with feathers everywhere. The gates of hell are down there, and apparently people come here to worship the devil and do sacrifices. I have actually come across people while I...
Hit the plus sign to follow up on their story.
I can't believe they found that. I'd be absolutely scared out of my mind.
This very strange video is circling the internet. It was supposed to be this very strange phenomenon happening in the middle of the ocean. A couple of people inside of a boat captured it on camera. I'm going to show you guys the entire video. Some people are relating this to underwater volcanoes, but I'm not exactly sure if this is the case. I'm going to show you guys the video. You tell me what you think is going on here. Check this out. Pay attention, look at the size of this thing. Look at this over here. What's going on here, guys? What is your take?
That's absolutely crazy. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that thing.
Next video was recorded by a security camera inside an apartment complex. Not much is known about this video, except that it came from this residential building where the little girl and her family reside. The video starts off with footage of the young girl playing by a staircase. Below the stairs is what appears to be a small room. The little girl can be seen staring at something inside the room, but nothing noticeable can be seen on footage. Or at least, that's what the child's parents initially thought. It was only after watching this video multiple times that the parents were left horrified. Something was actually captured inside this room. Take a look.
No, no, and no. If I saw that in my house, I'm moving very far away. The thought of living with someone and this happening is absolutely terrifying and creepy. Glad both of them are okay.
Hello. Hi. Happy Easter. Who are you? Everyone out there. Good. You need to leave. Out there. Out there. What's the staircase? What? What's the stairs? Come on, where are you going? What's the stairs? Goodbye, you.
I'm glad they got him out of there. who knows what would have happened if they didn't.
Accidentally unleashed an apex predator in Antarctica? On February 13th, 2021, a post popped up on a Google Earth thread appearing to show what looked like a giant spider in a Google Earth image of Antarctica. And a user with the name Son of Antanon showed up claiming to be the foremost expert on the subject, even going as far as to post these pictures of a commemorative plaque and wall clock proving that his father was indeed stationed as a medical doctor at McMurdo Base in Antarctica. If these videos about the paranormal, supernatural, secret, hidden history interest you, click the link in my bio and subscribe to my brand new YouTube channel. Antanon claims that for an 11-month period in the 90s, his father was the sole medical doctor at McMurdo Research Base in Antarctica. He would pretty regularly accompany scientists and armed soldiers on expeditions that would routinely take 5-mile detours around certain areas. And in certain instances, while taking these detours, he thought he could make out the outline of buildings in these areas. He said the site that they most regularly had to detour around was roughly 30 miles south and 10 miles east of his location, which is here. During this thread, one of the other Anons in the chat started doing some Google Earth snooping in that exact area and found this bizarre giant monolith with the bottom half blurred out. The doctor befriended a 10-year veteran of the site, and once they were a little bit closer, he asked him, hey, why do we avoid those areas? But the doctor just went pale and told him to shut up and then reported him to his commanding officer. Since Antanon's dad was the only medical doctor on site, he was also the pathologist, so the person that takes care of the bodies. And he was becoming very suspicious because he really didn't think this would be as big of a part of his job as it ended up being. There were a lot of casualties and some really strange injuries, like fully severed limbs and bodies found in half. But conveniently, since the remains were almost always frozen, he was always instructed to list the cause of death as hypothermia. He did try to go about it the right way. He tried talking to people, but either they knew nothing or they would just clam up and report him, so he basically just started rifling through people's shit, which usually I'm against, but at this point I'm all for it. The dude's an absolute mad lad. And if you don't think this is the absolute perfect stock photo for this next segment, you're crazy and I don't care. So while he was rifling through the workstation of one of the higher level researchers, he found a drawer full of journals. And these journals were full of information about what Antanon would call striders. From what he could tell, these creatures were found while the researchers were taking bore samples, which is when they drill big chunks of the ice out. Of course, they thought these creatures were dead because they were surrounded by ice that was at least hundreds of thousands of years old. But of course, upon thawing them out, a couple of them animated and violently escaped and had since become a huge nuisance for anyone or anything operating within that area of the research base. Now, Antanon's dad would go on to discover a lot more about these spiders, and it kind of seems like they're just one of many entry points into why Antarctica is so secretive and important. So comment part 2 if this interests you.
There is so much crazy stuff happening in Antarctica. Like, what's new with that? I mean, come on. But I would like to see a part 2 for this because it is quite interesting. The first one definitely gave me a jump scare, but the second one edited, but still looked very creepy. Alright, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below which one is your favorite and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!
Hey everyone, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button, as I will be posting multiple times a week under different genres. Liking, subscribing, and commenting will actually help other people see this and help me a lot. I have placed a whole bunch of links down in the description below, including the video shown, my Discord, other social media links, and side projects. Thank you all for all your support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!